Before we start off with today's episode, make sure to check out the Fuku store below and use the discount code for 20% off your entire purchase. Fuku.xyz. Be bold, be you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be looking at EXO with Lotto. Now, once again, guys, if you can tell me the exact timeline of all the MVs so I can understand the stories, then please put them in the comments below. I would love to look at their stories all in one go. Maybe we can do this on Twitch as a small event and analyze everything from the start to the finish. Let's see if we can actually put a story together or a movie, but that is only possible with you guys. And of course, guys, if you do enjoy the content you're about to see, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and I would say let's continue with the video. Alrighty, let's go to 2016. Were those chickens fighting? Hold up. Were those chickens fighting at the beginning? One sec. That's actually an illegal chicken fight. I don't even understand why chicken fights are illegal. Like, in all honesty, it's a bit redundant because we slaughter a lot of chickens on a daily basis globally just for food. It's a weird concept. Oh, that is a really beautiful shot here. The main reason why I like the shot is because the guy himself here looks insane, but then also the camera is slowly tilting as if he is basically in his own world. It makes it look as if everything in his head is spinning and that he's just focused on whatever he's looking at right now. In other words, with me. And it's just very, very intimate, and it also just makes it feel a little bit more insane because you're looking at him and, like I say, it twists with him, like his world is twisted. Really nice. And I like that it's slow as well. It just adds a little bit more to the entire vibe of this song. You can see that this is also a little bit of a trend where the camera is just, when it's coming into people, it just slowly tilts away. It slowly is just rotating. And it just adds a bit of vibrancy to the entire set. You know, like I say in a lot of my videos, it's quite boring if the camera is just standing still. Find ways to make it move. Find ways to keep the camera moving in any way possible. It just keeps the entire video and the production just going. And it just makes it a little bit more interesting as well to look at. Hold up, what is he standing in front of? Is this a piece of glass or... I like the shot itself. I like that there is something in front of him, like a piece of plastic or glass. I cannot say what it is, but what I like about it is that it's just a bit different. But what is it? Is it like a phone booth? Is it a window? Like, what? Where is he? Like, if you know, tell me. I'm curious what you think, because I always like to say, look, it looks cool, but why is it there? What is the connotation between that and the entire shoot? Like, maybe it's a special location, I don't know, but so far it's just a bit questionable. Very nice with the chandelier swinging side to side. Again, it's just about making the video a little bit more vibrant, and also it just plays with the light because the light source is just moving now. So the entire area, the entire dance choreography, the entire location where they're dancing changes because of this one light. Ooh, that's very bright for some reason. You can see that with overexposure, you're basically losing all this information, and this information you cannot get back anymore. So something went wrong with the lighting here, or something went wrong with the camera settings. But this is, in my opinion, just a tad too bright because, hey, you cannot fix this anymore. I'll be honest though, I really like it that in this shot in particular, I think they're using real animals, and it's cool. I like that they're doing that. We saw, for example, with 1-0 with Eye on You, the wolves really just look terrible once you get close to them. But here you can actually see that they are real, they are shadows, they look real. Nice. This is how it should be if you can, of course. Try to use real elements that people can interact with. And again, the camera was twisting when it was going up again. Again, adds a bit to the theme. Like a twisted world. Or actually, also, if you think about roulette, roulette also just keeps on twisting, you know? So maybe this is why they went with this circular motion. Okay, let's analyze this scene because it's very different from the rest. Okie dokie, let's get a little bit to the front. I thought it's very different. It looks very, very unique from the rest of the shots because it's very dark, and also what he's wearing is quite dark. Even though the lines are still very contrasting and you can still see the subject, it's still very different. There's not a lot of elements happening in the background, let's say. What I don't understand is that's how much the camera is moving, because if you look at it, it's just sometimes completely out of frame. Like, this is okay, this is still okay, then all of a sudden he's out of frame. Why? Why not just have maybe more cameras or let him do this multiple times? Like, I like that this is all one take, but here I think it would have benefited the video if they just made it multiple shots from different angles, from different perspectives, rather than this, because it just looks very different from the rest of the shoot, because there you have multiple angles that are just very high quality. Like, this to me is more like as if we're watching someone doing a dance repetition in a studio and someone is just filming it all in one go, which is cool. But for the video itself, it doesn't really do anything. It's just really, really different from the rest. Like, look at these shots. It looks as if all of a sudden we're going from a dance repetition to a cinematic production. It's a very big step difference. A very big step forward, if I can say so. Or backward, if you're looking from the other way. Man, that is beautiful. The idea of her just standing there and the dress is super long makes it look very supernatural, super big, really cool. Super tall. Great, great makeup here, by the way, on the, what is it, the damage on his nose. It looks like he broke his nose. Really, really cool. Look at the dry blood, for example. Isn't that just awesome how these makeup artists do their thing? I love professionals, you know. Once you have professionals doing their thing, it's always just great. Ooh, that's bright. That's bright. Like, I understand what they're going with, like a bit of a reveal shot, but, you know, we're going from a shot like this where all of a sudden it gets brighter and brighter. And like I say, if you got a super bright TV or a super bright monitor, it's just going to be really bright to look at. Oi. I'm trying to understand the correlation here, by the way, between this and the EXO verse. Am I missing something? But I don't see any of their superpowers present at the moment. Also, let's just go to this part because I did make a small comment on it. It's nice. I like what they're doing here. It looks as if it's a warehouse. It's all illegal. It's all a little bit super bright, as if, hey, it wants to showcase where everything is taking place. I like that. But then again, it's just a tad too bright in my opinion. Like, it's not pleasant to look at in my eyes. And I can imagine for others also, but that's just my personal taste. Let's go forward again. Who doesn't love money shots? No, money is always nice, no? Burn it. Nope. Here, for example, is a very clear explanation to why I just think the other shot was just a little bit, the one take was just not fitting. If we look at this part, for example, the main choreography here, you have shot 1, shot 2. You see, they're already splitting up the shots from different angles because they know it has to be a little bit more on beat. Shot 3. You see, they're mixing it up a little bit, and it's just a little bit different from what we saw previously. It's interesting, it's beautiful that they did it, but it's interesting that they kept it in the way they did it. Actually, here, however, it does make sense again. Like, now they're including the same part more or less again, this one take. But I like it purely because there's actually a second person there. So maybe it adds a little bit more to the story. But the singular shot, I just thought was a bit boring. There was just nothing to it. But this one with the second person included, nice. This is cool. And then the camera dips as well. Nice. Now the question is, are they going to save the girl or not? That's the one element that I'm waiting for. The car is beautiful, by the way. Rolls Royce, no? Oi! Oh, what? Oh, wait. Is that a dent on the car? Hold up. I'm trying to see if that's all of a sudden, because he steps on. Does it? You can see it basically. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Like, the moment he steps onto it, you can see that the panel just starts bending a little bit. Like, I bet they're insured for all of this, you know, but holy shit. This is a car, like, back then, I think, like, what, 200,000, 250,000 euro? My god. Where are they actually filming this? In Korea? I just want to see the license plate quickly. So this is a Korean car, okay. This is awesome though. This part to me is literally my favorite part of the entire MV. It's very dramatical, has a great storytelling to it, and she does nothing, but yet it just shows so much more emotion than a lot of the rest of the video. I love it. Oh yeah, now we got it. Burning it down, of course. Because money means nothing. Yeah, this part to me is just awesome. I like it. A little bit of different cuts, a little bit of different takes. Very, very nice. While the other one was just a little bit too straight for me. Even if it included the other person, it was just neglecting the entire beat. And that's why it feels off. It wasn't really filmed to the beat, if that makes sense. Damn, you're getting your heads whooped. Man, that poor car though, like I say, it's an expensive car, and even just to stand on it like the way they do, it just hurts the bonnet, you know, it hurts the metal, you know, it starts bending. Man, I hope they got insured for it. I bet they paid for it. I don't know how much it cost to repair it, but I hope it didn't take any damage, no, but it looks like it might have actually. Oh, they're saving the girl? That's cool. And she's still sleeping. What did they give her to make her sleep this much throughout the entire action? Like, maybe they drugged her. Did I miss that part? Did they drugged her? I just don't see it at the moment. Wait, is it a little bit out of focus here? Or is it just me? One sec. Hold up, guys. Hold up. When I see something, I have to go back, you know? But it looks as if the focus is here rather than here. Or do you guys see it as well? Again, something like this is normally very hard to pull off purely because it's all done manually. And if people or targets or whatever you're trying to film just moves quick, it's just harder to focus. And look, it still looks good. They put a bit of a grain effect to it to hide the focus a little bit. But yeah, it's just difficult. So I can't really blame them here, you know? I don't know about you, by the way, like maybe it's because I was born in Europe, but when I look at EXO, you know, I don't think of hard criminals. I don't think they can do a lot against these heavily armored police officers. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks realistic? Do you think it does not look realistic? To me, sometimes it just looks like, I know it's all part of the show, it's all part of the gag, but what do you guys think? Like, do you think that in a real situation that they have any way to escape, any way to resist? Like, what do you guys think? What was that? Oh, the card. Okay. And they saved her. Oh, she was part of it all along. Nice. By the way, if you haven't yet, come check out my video for an EXO and Obsession. I think it's one of my beloved, most awesomeness video from EXO that I know. I just love Obsession. Come check it out. I really like it. But yeah, guys, that is EXO with Lotto. And like I say, it's a really interesting MV. It's not my most favorite purely because it's a little bit disorientating on what they're trying to achieve here. Are they trying to focus on the choreography? Are they trying to focus on the story? If anything, I think the story is not really clear. Maybe there's another video that can explain it to me, and maybe there is. So if you do know there is something that I missed, please put it in the comments below. I understand that they were doing some underworld type of shit, and that's totally cool. I understand they were trying to create money. At the end of the day, money means nothing, and that all of a sudden she is part of the organization. But I don't understand why all of a sudden she's part of it. We never saw any interaction between her and the girl. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know what to take of this one, you know, like it's also maybe the EXOverse. I don't see the powers. I don't see the supernatural powers. I don't see, you know, there's some elements that I think are just missing here that makes it a true EXO video, if that even makes sense. I mean, I like the choreography. I love the beat. I love the singing. I really think it's really just a little bit of a badass type of song. Like I say, it's just something that it didn't really pull my attention to the fullest. I mean, it still got its 170 million clicks, which is awesome, but it just didn't appeal to me, especially when I think of the classical EXO, especially with any of their new videos. It doesn't really pull me in the way I thought it would. Maybe my expectations were just a bit different and it disappointed me somehow, but I still think it's still worth looking at this video. It's still some elements that I really love, especially with all these twisting shots, really, really nice, but just some of the lighting and I think a little bit too much, you know, just keep it simple. It's very distracting from what we should be looking at, you know. When the lights are bright, your eyes automatically focus to it and it's very disturbing. But yeah, guys, that is EXO with Lotto. Now, did you like this video? Did you not? I'm curious if other people actually think the same as what I did. Is this one of their best videos? Is this one of their worst videos? Just leave it in the comments below. I want to hear your opinion as well, because that means a lot to me and it also means a lot to the community. Don't be scared. Just leave out your thoughts. We're here as a community, and guys, I look forward to the next video with you guys. And of course, come check out all the links down below. Come join the Discord, come join the Patreon. It's all there for you, and I'll see you on the next video. Mwah.